That's right. It's time to go inside the matchup for our week 7 previews. Kicking things off with the Detroit Lions traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. The Lions at 1-4, Cowboys at 4-2. Dallas is favored in this game by 7 points with an over under of 49 here. This is the return of Dak Prescott, Aaron. This is obviously the big headline coming out of this game. What are the expectations from not only Dak in this game, but the offense as a whole? What are we expecting this to look like?
I hope that I hope that they use the same formula, but what do I expect? I don't know. I don't know what to expect because this coaching staff has kind of been perplexing over their tenure when it comes to running an offense. So Kellen Moore is very creative. He likes to use his players in creative ways, get them to their strengths. Pollard in space, Zeke, up the middle for short yardage. But it's been kind of known that they've been forcing Dak to be a thrower of the football and drop back and throw the ball a number of times. But we all know they're at their best, like most teams are, when they're able to run the football. So what I would hope they would do is work Dak back, start the running game. This is a Detroit Lions defense that's not good. We should be able to have some success on the ground and then have some play action opportunities. Find Michael Gallup. This is the first time Dak's going to get to throw to Michael Gallup this season. You have CeeDee Lamb. Dalton Schultz should be back. The tight ends that have been filling in for Dalton Schultz have been getting a lot of experience and playing time, and Hendershot and Jake Ferguson. And I think that the experience should help Dak ease back in. Noah Brown's been really big for the Cowboys. So I look for a mixture, but I look for them to continue to lean on that running game against a defense that's really not very good, that they should have their way with. This game is going to come down to if Dallas doesn't make mistakes, Detroit's not beating. Like that's
no.
If Dallas loses this game, it's because they made mistakes and they choked or they just did not play well, and that will be a direct line to coaching, in my opinion, because that means you're not prepared for a team like Detroit.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen it happen earlier on this season with some teams. I mean, we saw the Colts beat the Chiefs, and I'm not saying that was on coaching. There was a lot of mistakes from the Chiefs and the special teams, and it was more of the Chiefs beating the Chiefs and not the Colts beating the Chiefs. This game might fall under those same guidelines of if the Cowboys lose, it's the Cowboys beating the Cowboys and not really the Lions beating the Cowboys. Last time we saw this Detroit team, this team obviously coming off of a bye. Last time we saw them, they were getting shut out by the New England Patriots, and that defense, and that's more of a Bill Belichick scheme, stop them kind of thing. Now they face Dan Quinn in an even better defense with the Cowboys, arguably the best defense in the NFL. This is not a great matchup for a team coming off of a shutout to the Patriots. How do the Lions avoid being shut out, and how do they be competitive from an offensive standpoint against this Cowboys defense?
Stick with their identity. This is a run football team. This is a DeAndre Swift. This is a Jamal Williams. This is a strong offensive line up front that wants to push and get the running game so Jared Goff doesn't have to drop back and pass without a little bit of help. The play action is what kind of keeps those linebackers at bay, opens up those throwing windows for Jared Goff, who can't really do that with his arm himself. So I think it's important for Detroit to stick with the running game. They might get down in this game, and it might be 7, it might be 10 points, and then they might try to turn it into something they're not, which is a spread it out, throw it team. They just need to stick with the running game because Dallas will allow you to run the football. They will. They want to show you light fronts, show you light boxes, so you try to run the football. Hopefully their guys can stop you and get you into that 3rd and long situation, so then they can unleash what they really want to do, which is get after the quarterback. So if Detroit is patient and takes their time and runs the football, I think they can have some success against this defense. I think they can go and get 4 or 5 yards of carry and be in 3rd and short, which allows Jared Goff to run those quick passes and not have to sit back there and have to get 8 or 9 yards. But by that time, you're sacked on the ground because that pass rush is just unstoppable. So patience with the run game long enough to at least make it staying it long enough to at least make it a game.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. I mean, this offense from the Lions standpoint was this is a team that was incredible on offense. They were averaging 70 plus points. They were not 70 plus points per game. They were the highest scoring offense basically in the NFL up until that game with the New England Patriots. They were looking great, and then all of a sudden, just that shutout, and it wasn't good. It wasn't a good showing from anybody. Dan Campbell, though, coming into this game, has not won a single road game in his career with the Lions. He's 0-10-1 on the road. This game does not change, though. I think the Dallas Cowboys win this one 38-14. I think this is a defense. This defense is too good. They end up slowing down this offense. I think this is a game where we see Dak come back and firing on all cylinders. Kellen Moore lets it fly. Let's Dak let it fly, I should say. See a lot of CeeDee Lamb, see a lot of Ezekiel Elliott. Cowboys win this game 38-14.
You're a great producer, Vincent.
I try my best.
You're a great producer. Can you get that damn pick off my screen? Remember
I can when you say your pick if you want to be a.
No, remember we talked about this. Put my pick up. Thank you. That's right. That's what I don't want your guys' picks contaminating my visual time of my face, okay? Aaron's picks. That's what I want to see up there. 31-13. I think Dallas is too much. I think Dak is on a mission. I think he's going to try to prove people, like, don't talk about Cooper Rush. I do take it personal. Like, I'm the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. I'm the one getting paid $40 million. This is my job, and it's my job to take this team where we need to go. Dallas wins at home 31-13.
And I took that personal. That's what you're saying. Dak Prescott's going to be like.